Hello, my name is Cheryl Crafts. I am 55 years old. I live in Terryville, Connecticut, and I have been living here for close to 30 years now. Um, I was born in Holton, Maine. Actually, I'm sorry, I was born in Woodstock, New Brunswick, Canada, but I was raised in Holton, Maine. And I went to school there. And at a very young age, I got married and started a family. Then I went back to school and I decided, and I had always wanted to be a nurse, so I decided to go back to school. And that's where I ended up finding that I have a nursing career that I really love. Um, for the past 40 years, I've been married to the same man, Dan, and I have two children, my daughter, Dawn, and my son, Jason. My daughter has one son. His name is Zachary. He's my little cutie pie. I got a picture of him right here if you'd like to see it. I think he's adorable, and he's a little handsome little guy and smart too. He's 3 years old, and my son, Jason, has two children. He has Noah D. We call him Noah Daniel after he was named, his second name is after my husband, Dan. And this is Haley Jean, my granddaughter. She's quite a little cutie too. I love her. Okay, hope you can see that. There we go. There's Haley. And there's Noah. They are wonderful little kids. One of the, this is my second year at Goodwin College. I decided to go back to pursue my career in health sciences as a registered nurse. I've been an LPN for 30 years. I've worked in 3 different hospitals, one in Maine, one in Texas, and I worked at a hospital, Bristol Hospital in Connecticut. And then it became, let's see, they started weeding out nurses, getting rid of the LPNs, and most of the hospitals now are only hiring RNs. So therefore I decided my family's grown up and gone, and it's time for me to go back to school. So here I am, back in school, going to get my RN. For several years I did nursing in the hospital. That was my favorite. I loved working with patients, caring for patients. It was a wonderful experience. And then they started weeding out the LPNs out of the hospitals. So now most of the time, hospitals will only hire an LPN if they're pursuing their nursing career to become an RN. And at that point in time, I took a little change in my career. I did some medical records for a few years, and that was interesting. I learned a lot there. I tried medical underwriting in an insurance company, but I found that that really wasn't for me. Number one, I'm not a corporate kind of girl. So I decided it was time to get back into nursing. And I found a position at Connecticut Training Center in East Hartford. And when I started working there, I found that I was getting back into nursing. I was working in a clinical setting in the nursing home with students, training PCAs. They're called Patient Care Associates, but they also have to be certified nursing assistants. So therefore, that's what I've been doing for the past 10 years. I really enjoy it. And I noticed that for many years, when I was in nursing, I used to work with a lot of CNAs. And a lot of them, it seemed like they were just there for the paycheck. They really didn't have the caring and the empathy that it took to take care of patients. Some of them were very, very good, so don't get me wrong on that idea. But there are some that really did not have people skills. So when I started working in the instructor position, I did clinical for a while, and now I'm teaching in the classroom. I really enjoy teaching in the classroom. It's quite a challenge. The students are diverse. You never know what they're going to do, what they're going to say. I have all ages, all different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and it's very interesting. Um, let's see. I decided that maybe this was where I wanted to be. I've really enjoyed teaching for the past 10 years. It's been wonderful. I feel like at this point in my life, maybe I can make a difference. I would like to be able to train them. I work with personal development, and I do anatomy and physiology and medical terminology with them. And hopefully I can make a difference. And I'd like to be able to continue to train. And I decided that it was time for me to go back and get my RN. And hopefully I can make a difference. We'll see how it goes. I'd like to think that I can aspire another generation of people that are going to be able to go into the nursing field and be a little bit more empathetic, a little bit more caring, take more time to spend with the patients, and really make a difference in their lives. And so that's where I am right now. I'm enjoying this. I have been out of school for many, many years, so this is going to be quite a challenge for me. And so far, I've made it into my second year, and I plan to continue that. And that's about it. It's been wonderful getting online. This is my first online course, so I'm looking forward to every aspect of this learning, and I hope that you guys are all going to have a good time too. And remember, we're here to learn, pursue our careers, and push forward. And I hope and wish everybody the best. Thank you. It was nice meeting everybody. And I will say goodbye at that point, as soon as I figure out how to turn it off. Okay.